Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome. Today we are doing a quick and easy glam look. I am going to be watching the time and hopefully we're going to get this done in 10 minutes or less. So I'm going to give you some tips and tricks. Let's go. I am starting with the brows. Now brows are a danger zone for me. I can spend entirely too much time perfecting the brows. But I am going to go in with this brow pencil from Essence. It is super inexpensive, probably the least expensive item we're going to use today. And the reason why I like this brow pencil is because it is super pigmented. So you don't have to work very hard to get it into the brows. So my word of warning would be to go very light-handed. As you can see, I outline the bottom and then I gently fill in the top. I'm going to go in with a spoolie brush, brush this out, and we could be done. This is my Pat McGrath Mothership 1 palette, absolutely gorgeous. And there are some easy tones in there. I'm going to go in with this one right here that has a little bit of a brown taupey shimmer in it, and we are just going to use our finger to apply that onto the eye. You see these professional makeup artists, a lot of them use their fingers because they are a very natural makeup applicator. I mean, look at that. We're just patting, rubbing, and look at that. The eye look is 3/4 there. You can perfect. Go in with a little more on that outside corner. You can take a clean brush if you want and just clean up those edges. We want it to be a seamless blend. If we want it a little bit brighter in that inner corner, I'm going to go in with this pretty gold shade right here. How gorgeous that is. And I'm going to put that right in the inner to half portion of my eye. These palettes are expensive, but they do go on sale a couple of times a year. My suggestion would be to subscribe to emails from Pat McGrath. And then of course Sephora has their VIB sale every year. I believe it might be twice a year, so you can jump in on that. You don't have to pay full price for anything. But these are definitely worth the splurge. I'm going to go under the eye with this shade right here. That's the one right above it. It's just not a shimmer, it's a matte. And again, very easy. I like a flat brush for this. That way you can just hug underneath the eye. Throw some Patrick Ta. This is his, I believe it's called Major Dimension. I will certainly post a picture, but this one you can count on. It goes on easy, stays. I went in the upper waterline and now I'm just gonna go on the outside corner just for some added dimension. Just gliding over, stopping at the center part of my eye. You always want to be deeper on the outside, lighter on the inside. At least that's my general rule of thumb. I'm going to go a little bit underneath. And I'm going to go in the waterline on the bottom here. I'm going to go into my Dior. This is their Backstage Face and Body Foundation. Generally, I would use a face primer, but if we're trying to save steps and you use a good, long-lasting foundation, you'll be fine. This foundation is gorgeous. Lightweight, buildable coverage. Any place I need a little bit more, I will add a little redness, little uninvited guest. We're just gonna pounce that in. Little Pat McGrath concealer. This is one of my absolute tippy top favorite concealers. So smooth and creamy, great for mature skin. Gonna brighten up the center of my face with that. And of course under the eyes. Complection's looking good. I'm going to give my lashes a quick curl and go in with mascara. A Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. It is a good one coat and done mascara. You don't have to sit building it up for multiple layers. This is the fastest building mascara that I own. I think it is gorgeous. I mean, look at that. That is one coat. I buy a lot of drugstore mascaras, but I will buy this one because it is good. Especially if you don't have time to play. You gotta look gorgeous and get out the door. Go ahead and do the bottom. Squint a little. Just throw it on. I'm going to go in with some Too Faced bronzer, one of my absolute favorites. Smells like chocolate. I did hear that they are reformulating this, which will be a struggle for me because I already have so much of the full size. We need to blend out a little further. You can take your powder brush and blend that in. Want a little more brightness under the eyes. This is the Pat McGrath Under Eye Powder. Use this down the center of the face too if you want. We're going to cheat with blush and take our Pat McGrath lipstick, put a little dot here and a little dot here, and blend it in. Don't let that red scare you because it will blend. I like a nice stiff flat brush. This one is from Elf. That will blend it in with patting motions. Going with a little Morphe lip liner in red. I've heard the Pat McGrath lip liners are wonderful. Comment below if you have one. I have not taken that plunge. This is the shade Elson. It's the most luxurious red I own. just goes on like silk and then dries down to a matte and stays. Last but not least, you want to set the face with some setting spray. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This will make your makeup last all day long. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe before you leave. I do have my own channel over at Jen D Beauty, Jen D Beauty Official on Instagram. Subscribe before you leave. Come visit my other channel. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you soon. Have a great day.